All right. One
Yes.
lady who comes as a background dancer in Jamal Kudu and whole of India wants to know more about her on public demand. Tannaz Davoodi, what's up?
Woo! Thank you so much for having me. I am so thankful for this. Thank you.
I'm also so happy having you with me. You know, you become a rage. Every character in the film has become a rage. So tell me,
It is.
did you know that your small, brief appearance in Jamal Kudu would reach to this kind of visibility? People talking about it, Tanaz?
No, I had no idea. I went to bed same day when I went to see the movie. Have to say, I recorded that little part just to tell my family about it. I was like, oh my God, look, guys, I'm doing an Iranian song in a Bollywood movie. And all of a sudden, the next day when I woke up, my whole social media was going crazy. I was like, what's going on? It was like a 10-second video. I had no idea it would just turn so big.
So tell me, very honestly, what was in your mind when you came for the shooting of Jamal Kudu? And did you come on the set with this whole thing that, you know what, I'm going to make this my song? I'm going to make sure that the whole song's going to be about me. Was that a part of the strategy, or you just walked in?
No, do you know what? I just went on set and I was like, let's just have fun. This is my Iranian song. So this is an Iranian song. It's a place where I was born. I'm gonna have fun and I'm gonna enjoy it. And I actually was, as you can see in the video, I was enjoying so much. I was just having fun. I was so glad like being part of it, being like a part in the same scene with the Bobby Deol that I grew up with the movies with. So I was just having so much fun on set.
Uh, your dance move. I want to do it with you. Just let's do it together. Tell me, how did you do the move? Come on.
So it's like in the song they say shake your shoulders and move your hips. So when they say shake your shoulders, just go front and back, and then there's a clapper and you go. That's it. So just shake front, shake back, and then clap.
Listen,
That's it.
I can't even come close to you, you know. I can't even come
Oh,
close to you.
thank you.
What did the magic for you? Tell me honestly. You do not need to be humble, all right, Tanaz? We are friends now. So, was it your cute smile? Was it the dance move? What is it that made a 10-second appearance so big?
I think it would be the way that I was enjoying the music and I was enjoying being there. But also, as a lot of people have mentioned and commented that they loved my smile. They loved seeing me enjoying, they loved seeing me smiling. A lot of people even messaged me, they were like, the way you clap is just amazing. I was like, wow, that's really interesting. Yeah. So I was like, that's quite interesting to see.
So, you were telling me before this conversation started, you told me, Siddharth, this song has been around for a long, long time. You've done your research in the song. Tell us and educate us about it.
Yeah, so obviously I'm not singing in the song. That's not my voice. We're just all doing lip sync. This song officially is, I think, over 50 years old. As far as I heard of the information, I don't know how 100% sure and right this is. But I think the song is more than over like 50 years old. It was written by Ibrahim Shah. And after that, I think the singer Zia did the song. He sang the song, and this song is from southern Iran. So this is from South Iran. It's called Bandar Abbas. And Mr. Ibrahim was from Bandar Abbas, and Sia did the song. And the song that we do in the movie is also really old. It's from a Iranian schoolgirls. It's a choir, and they did this cover, and that's the song we basically did. So we did the Iranian schoolgirls as the lip sync in the movie.
You know what? I'm sure I'm going to be getting so many comments for this because your smile is so mesmerizing. Keep making
Oh, thank
people
you so
so,
much.
look at you smiling. You're making me happy. Well done.
I'm glad to make you happy.
Your smile comes from the heart and it shows. So there's a video which is going viral, which talks about the hidden gems, all right, of Animal. There's people who made small appearances, and it clearly says people want to know more about you. It mentions about your name, your Instagram handle. So give me a lowdown on you. We want to know more about you, Tannaz. So let us get to know you better. So all the people watching us will say, thank you, Siddharth, for introducing us to Tannaz.
Right. So Tannaz was born in Iran,
Uh-huh.
and this was 26 years ago. And when I was 2 years, 3 years old, me and my parents, we moved to the Netherlands. I grew up there, I studied fashion there, and my passion was dancing and acting. Being in my mom's belly, when my mom was pregnant, my mom was obsessed with Bollywood. So when my mom was pregnant, I was hearing Indian music, Bollywood songs, and Bollywood music. So I grew up with Bollywood basically, and I fell in love with Bollywood, and it has always been, I always say India mera pyar hai, because I love the movies, I love the people, I love the food, I love the culture. I've been to temples, I've been to festivals. A lot of my friends are Indian, so India mera pyar hai. Um, yeah, so I studied fashion, and 6 years ago, 2017, I moved to London to basically do Bollywood, to get more closer to India, to get more closer to the people, the culture, because there's so many Indians here in London, and I felt like home being with Indian people. So yeah, I came here 6 years ago, and the first movie I've done was Time to Dance. I was a background dancer, and yeah, it was incredible. I was so excited. I was like, "Oh my God, Mom, I'm gonna be in Bollywood! This is so exciting!" Like, this is the reason I moved from the Netherlands. I left my parents. I had a really difficult time here. When I just moved to London, I had no one. I didn't know anyone, and I've been through a lot of hard times. But here I am having an interview with you, and I am honestly so proud of myself, honestly, coming so far.
We are proud of you too, but I want to know what kind of
Thank you.
hardships do you face? You spoke about hardships, right? What were those hardships, Tanaz? I'd love to know about it.
So when I just moved here, I'm not gonna talk so much about the people. When I moved to someone's place that we used to call, they're like family to us. I had a hard time staying there. The way they treated me, I wasn't really happy about it. I'm really glad, and I'm very, very thankful that I could stay there. So I'm really thankful for that. Um, but yeah, it's just I wanted to move out as soon as possible, and finding a job was pretty difficult. And my English wasn't really perfect at that time. So it was also very difficult just to switch from Netherlands, from Holland, Dutch language to speaking English 24/7. Obviously, starting with Bollywood was very exciting, but I had hard times because I was so nervous on set. Um, I had times that I had to work so many days when the reason coming to London was to basically work for Bollywood. And I had days when I could have almost lost my job because I wanted to be more working on set than working in a shop. So yeah, I had quite difficult days. Obviously, living alone was very difficult for me because me and my parents have a really, really strong bond together. So moving out of my parents' house and being all alone was very difficult to me. I'm really thankful, and I'm so glad that I found amazing friends here. They're like family to me right now. And yeah, so I had hard times here, but hard times happen. They all should happen until we get there where we need to go to.
Yeah, and when you look back in life, and a person like you who's now going to be a very, very big success story, You got to have stories to tell people as well, right?
Yes.
So when Bobby was doing the step with the glass on the head, it's become a
Yes.
big movement. Um, did you realize that when he was going to do that step in Jamal Kudu, did you also feel from within that it's going to be a very, very popular song and the move's going to become like this viral dance move? Did you feel it?
I had no idea the song will go viral. I had no idea it would get so big. But when I saw his move, like having the glass on his head, I was like, I think that's going to be trending. People are going to do the same move. They're going to love it. But I had no idea the song will get trending as well. So that was quite nice to see.
So have you tried the dance move with the glass on the head?
Honestly, I've tried it, but maybe not a good idea to do it again.
You know what? I've tried it too, and I'm disastrous at it. I'm terrible at it, but we will try. We'll try and be as good as Bobby in that.
Yes, we'll try our best.
But that situation, when the song gets over, right? Then immediately after that, there's a very violent, brutal kiss that happens between Bobby and his third wife. What was the environment on the set? Because it is a very, very tough scene to do for Bobby, for the lady in question as well. It's not easy. Plus, all of you being on the set together as well. Were you all feeling uncomfortable? What was the environment at that point of time?
Do you know what? I wasn't feeling uncomfortable because um Sandeep sir, the director, and Bobby made me feel so comfortable on set. And they said it's obviously a movie, it's not real life, obviously. So it's all like acting, but obviously seeing like a bloody Bobby Deol and people screaming, you do get the feeling like it's actually happening. Um but yeah, it was really great because they really made us probably very comfortable on set. So that was quite good feeling.
So, Bobby has three wives in the film. Who's your most
Yes.
favorite wife?
Gosh, they were all so lovely. They were so lovely. I don't think I can choose any. They were so sweet. And all three of them, the acting's like, wow. Honestly, like a big applause to everyone in Animal. No, I don't think I can choose any favorites.
Come on, you're playing diplomatic.
Honestly, I don't think I can choose a favorite, but I will say one of the wives is my friend. I'm not gonna say who, but she is my friend, and it was so lovely, such a proud moment to see both of us on set, the same scene. So yeah, I would say her, but I'm not gonna say names.
So, this whole step where people love the way you clap. All right. So, were they spontaneous moves? Did you have to spend a lot of time rehearsing those steps? Did you put your own value input saying, hey, you know what? This is how we should do it? How was the whole thing constructed? Your dance move?
So obviously, they said just enjoy. They said there will be a clap moment, so do clap. But the moving forward and backward is just something I did. I was just enjoying, I was just happy. But the clapping was obviously part of the song. Um, but the dance moves and stuff, they just said just enjoy, and that's what we all did.
So, wherever you go now, do people end up telling you, hey, give me a clap? Do they keep doing that? Yeah.
You know what? I went to see my friends and they said, can you just clap for us? I went like, and they were like, oh, it's so lovely.
If you get people to make you clap, start charging for it. Yeah, imagine wherever you go, they say clap and you clap and you say, hey, give me money. You'll be a billionaire in no time. It's a business
Each clap
strategy.
£1 for us.
Uh, there have been so many people who've been praising you. Did you get time to interact with Bobby? Did you speak to him? Did you get those moments of just chatting with him on sets?
Unfortunately, no. I did get a smile for him, which made my day on set. But no, when I'm on set, I try not to go and speak. If I have the opportunity, then yes. That's why I don't have a picture with Bobby either, which I would have loved to have a picture with him because he is one of my favorite actors. But when I'm on set, I try to be professional and not to like talk to them or asking for a picture. I try to be professional and just be there and do my job.
So you mean to say the viral girl Tannaz Davoodi does not have a picture with Bobby Deol?
I don't have a picture of Bobby Deol. Sorry. I do not have a picture. I would have loved to, but like I said, I didn't want to disturb him, or when he was on a break, I just tried to just do my job, be there. I've done a scene with him, which is more than important to me than a picture.
But are Bollywood actors easy to approach, chat with, or do they maintain a distance while being on set with people who may not be the main characters, but they're into themselves at that point of time? Is that how it works?
Honestly, I never had really problems with taking picture. I have pictures with other actors when I've done more Bollywood work. I do have pictures with them. When I saw everyone taking a picture, that's when I thought, okay, well, everyone is taking a picture. Let me take a picture. They're not really difficult about it. Obviously, when you're in costume, you're not really allowed to take a picture, or you're not really allowed to post that picture until the movie is out. That's why I try to be professional and not to take pictures with any of the actors. But when they allow you, they're really nice and really humble. They're so sweet, and they talk to you, and they make time to take pictures for you, like take pictures with you as well. So yeah.
So tell me more unknown facts from the sets when that scene was being shot. Tell me things that you could observe so we can relive that scene with you from behind the scenes.
Behind the scenes, well, it's obviously a lot of waiting behind the scenes. So you're just waiting there, you're being excited, and then they call you to be on front of the camera. And we do a lot of takes. So this whole scene, this 30-second scenes was 2 days. So we did like a whole 2 day long shooting. Because obviously they need a lot of takes and do a lot of like different things. It was really exciting because everyone is like going up and down. They're doing like, oh, let's do that, let's do this, or like, okay, wait, one more time, another scene, or like, let's do this. And then you have breaks and you talk with all the people who are there on set. So it's quite an amazing feeling to be on set
So a
and
30
just to see everything behind the scenes.
so it took 2 days for a 30-second scene.
It was a 2 days, yes.
You have to work very hard. And I guess, doesn't the
Yeah.
smile get tired after 2 days?
No, I love smiling, so that was good.
Aww. Ranbir Kapoor, right? What a performer.
Yes.
What a performer. You didn't share
Wow.
screen space with him. You didn't get a chance to share screen space with him. Did you regret it? You like, oh, if I got a chance, I would have loved to do something with Ranbir on screen too.
Of course, he is such an amazing actor. And seeing him after the movie Animal, I was like, wow, what an acting, like amazing performance by Ranbir. And it's quite sad that I haven't been able to even meet him. Um, but yeah, I was really impressed, and his acting is so amazing, and I love his movies. But yeah, it was quite sad not to be able to meet him.
So a lot of people, a lot of actresses have told me they have a big crush on Ranbir Kapoor. Are you one of them?
I won't say I have a crush on him, but I will say that I love him.
Oh, that's bigger than a crush. Yeah, that's bigger than any crush. Love is the most bestest way to express your emotion. But Tanaz, you've seen Bobby Deol films in the past or not?
Of course I have, of course.
So which films of Bobby have you seen in the past? Do you remember the names?
I've seen lots of movies. I mean, obviously Dostana, one of the famous movies. And I'm not really good with like when it comes to speaking Hindi. लेकिन मैं हिंदी समझ आती हूँ थोड़ा सा. But speaking is still a bit difficult to me. Like I get a bit scared and I get really hot when I need to speak in Hindi, but I'm trying. I think my favorite movie from him is, I don't know if I'm saying it right, Anjam, is where he has a ship. Um, um, I don't know if I'm saying the name right. Anjam. He has a ship there, and he falls in love with this girl who is a dancer, who is performing in on the ship. That's my favorite movie of him. I love him in Dostana as well. So many movies I've seen from him, I can't even remember. Like I grow up with Bollywood, there are just so many movies I've seen.
You are a big Shah Rukh Khan fan. I get onto your Instagram and you're like, Main Hua was the first Bollywood movie you supposedly saw, and you
It
fell in
was.
love with Bollywood because of Shah Rukh Khan, right?
It is the first person I fell in love with was Shah Rukh Khan. I fell in love with him, and I was like, oh my God, one, his acting, his facial expressions. Yeah, I was like, oh my God. And I was like such a little girl as well. I was like, I have such a big crush on him. Like, I love him. And he is just my number one, basically.
Yeah. And have you ever tried to do the Shah Rukh Khan pose, which is like this?
I have tried to do it, but I could never be amazing as him.
Have you had a chance to meet him, by the way?
um, I had, yes, when he came to the Netherlands for Jab Hari Met Sejal, he did a scene in the Netherlands as well. And my friend messaged me and she was like, oh my God, Shah Rukh Khan is in Amsterdam. Let's go and see him. So we traveled to Amsterdam very early in the morning and we tried to see if we can find any locations where he was at. Obviously, we did not disturb him, but we did see him. I have a small video of him as well that I just yell him and I say, I love you, Shah Rukh. And he was so sweet. He waved at us and he said, I love you guys. So I did see him like that, but unfortunately, I have never worked with him.
I'm sure he must have fallen in love with you too after your fabulous appearance in Animal. So next time, for all you know, when you're around, he might just say, hey, Tannaz, I love you too. And he'll make the first line to you more than you making the first line to him.
I hope so. I hope so.
What's
That
the
will be a dream.
What's the best compliment you've received in Bollywood? You worked with Varun Dhawan, John Abraham, Sunny Leone, Nora Fatehi. Your list goes on and on. What's the best compliment you've received?
The best compliments I received. Do you know what? The one of the most memorable thing to me was when I did Pagalpanti with John. There was this birthday scene that I've done, and I was playing the friend of the actress. And there was a scene that I had to kick John. And they never put that scene in the movie, unfortunately. But there was a scene that I had to kick him. 2 weeks later, I did the two songs in the Pagalpanti movie. And we were all dressed up the same. Everyone looked the same. We were like minions, basically. We were all the same. And I remember John looking at me and he said, and he just remembered me from all the people. We all looked the same. And this was 2 weeks ago, but he still remembered me. So I think that was the most special moment to me.
Wow. And lots more special moments are going to be coming your way as well. So when I told a few
Hopefully.
people that I'm going to be chatting with, when I told a few people that I'm going to be chatting with Tannaz, a lot of my lovely guy friends said, find out if she's single or not.
Yes, I am single.
Yeah.
Yes,
That's
I
the,
am.
that's the best news for a lot of people out there. Tannaz, you have no idea how many people want to woo you, right? Are you aware of that or not?
I have seen some comments of people saying like, wow, you're my crush, and just please reply, I love you. Like, are you single? Are you having someone? But no, I'm single, yes.
You know, after this statement of yours, so many people are going to be jumping with joy.
Well, as long as I can make them happy, that's good.
Tripti Dimri has been called the national crush of India. You are now a crush of India too. So sometimes do you feel jealous with Tripti?
Obviously, she is so stunning and she is so beautiful. I could never be like even near her beauty, to be honest. And there's a reason they call her the crush of India, national crush. But it is such a lovely, and so grateful feeling to people calling me that as well. And I feel so honored to hear that.
Thank you, Tannaz, for joining me. You are fabulous. Keep smiling. We all love you.
Thank you so much for having me.